You guys are not going to believe the Citadel 13F filing that just came out for AMC stock. They are loading the boat on AMC with over a 350% increase to their AMC share position. They have increased their call position while they have decreased their put position by about 25%. So I guess once the manipulation stops, once you get probed by the SEC, hopefully probed pretty damn deep, no pun intended there, it makes sense to jump ship and bet alongside the apes. So we're going to go over that. I'm kind of blown away by what I am seeing. The percentage changes here are huge, and I think it's something we should all pay attention to and to highlight at the very least. We also have some Ukraine-Russia drama to get into here in this video. I want to give you guys my thoughts on how next week is going to play out. I want to give you guys as well some ways that I would trade possibly Russia invading Ukraine if that does happen. Hopefully it doesn't happen Sunday, today, or Monday. If it doesn't happen, you'll get a much better entry on a lot of these trades that I am talking about. But nevertheless, I think there's a big opportunity there. And on top of that, we're going to go over Kenny G, his mysterious trips overseas, as well as all the glitches that have been going on with AMC stock over the last couple of months. And finally, we have this. Massive Credit Suisse leak reportedly reveals possible criminal ties among 18,000 accounts. Leave it to a Swiss bank account. So let's get into this information. If you guys find value out of this video, hit the like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and make sure to check out the links down below in the description to get yourself some free stock with Webull, Moomoo, and Public. You can sell those stocks and buy yourself some AMC. So by all means, take advantage of that. And if you guys want to join our trading community, you can ask me questions about these trades. You can look at the trades we've already put on. You can ask any question. You can do all that. So check that out if you guys want to be a part of it. Now, first and foremost, let's get into a little bit of backstory if you don't know why I just find this so interesting, to say the least, about Citadel's 13F filing. Because obviously, they have this probe into the liquidity providers to Wall Street firms. The only three liquidity providers is Citadel, Goldman Sachs, and Virtue Americas that act as SLMM firms. These are the only three firms that can provide liquidity to the markets. And what that means is if there is a lack of buyers or a lack of sellers in a stock, that's where these three guys will come in and make sure that you can always buy or sell a stock on, you know, the main exchanges, right? The NASDAQ, S&P, the Dow. That's what their job is. And they make supposed to be a small profit by doing that, basically the spread between each trade. But obviously, there's a lot of means of manipulating the stock. And Citadel has been a big player in the whole retail meme stock category compared to the, Goldman or Virtue. Virtue does control, I believe it was like 30% of the order flow of retail, but like 70% has been Citadel. Now they are under investigation, and we have been seeing via the 13F filings of Citadel for the past really 6 months now. Citadel has been offloading their positions. They pretty much completely sold out of their call positions. They pretty much sold out of their share positions, and now they're doing the opposite. They're selling out of their put positions, and they are buying the stock as well as buying calls on the stock. So kind of mind-blowing that you could just switch sides like that as soon as the probe starts to come. And this filing came out February 14th, so just the other day, and almost precisely when AMC stock started to actually rally again. That would be this day right here where AMC was down 5.64%. It wouldn't surprise me if they loaded up as soon as this probe started and they realized, hey, the apes are going to push this stock up and we don't want to be on the losing side of this, so we are going to switch sides so we can benefit from that. I think this goes to highlight more of what I've been saying. The manipulation is kind of going away. I know a lot of people are like, if the manipulation was gone, AMC would be $1,000 per share. I'm saying the manipulation stopped around the time of this probe. This whole thing, this was all manipulated. All of this, right? I think since the probe came out around here about a week before that, that's when the manipulation stopped, and you could see what has happened to the price of the stock since then. So that's a little bit of the backstory why I find this so weird. And then if we take a look at Citadel's 13F filings that came out February 14th, like I said, their call position controls about 7 million shares, 7,031,500 shares to be exact. Their share position is now sitting at 162,429 shares, and they have increased that by 382%, 382.51% to be more precise there. So that is a huge increase to, you know, in the last 3 months or so, increase your position by 382%. I imagine this just happened recently because of this probe that has come out. It's all tied to the probe. And their put position, 3,711,900 shares worth of a put position, decreased by about 26%. So they're making some big moves around AMC stock and going to the bullish side of things. Whereas Citadel had almost completely sold out of their share position, their calls and puts the same there. They actually added to their puts a lot in the last 13F filing that we did receive. So I think it's pretty interesting here. And it highlights how corrupt and manipulative the system is. But I think it's a good sign for us. Believe that or not. Hate me if you want to. I'm not happy they're switching sides. But it kind of helps to prove everything I've been saying is correct. So I think it's a net positive for apes to, you know, show that the manipulation is probably gone from the stock. So I think that is very interesting, and I wanted to bring that to your guys' attention. Now let's talk about this Credit Suisse situation, and then let's talk about some breaking news about Ukraine and Russia, and then finally at the end of this video we will be going over how you can make a lot of money if the markets do come down, and you're only risking to lose a little bit of money. But it's not financial advice. It's personally what I have done, and you guys can do whatever you guys want. I'm not telling you to do this by any means. It's not your lottery ticket. It's not a YOLO everything into this, but it can definitely help out your portfolios if the markets do come down. So I want to give you guys that knowledge and give you guys a tool on something, you know, you can use it if you feel like the markets are going to go down. Who doesn't want to make money? It's kind of straightforward. But here is this. Massive Credit Suisse leak reportedly reveals possible criminal ties among 18,000 accounts. Credit Suisse was scrambling Sunday to contain the fallout from its latest scandal, after several newspapers reported that more than 18,000 leaked accounts showed that criminals, alleged human rights abusers, and sanctioned individuals had been clients of the Swiss bank. The leaked information, which covered accounts totaling more than $100 billion, came from a whistleblower who shared his findings with German newspaper. I'm not even going to try to say that. The accounts had been opened from the 1940s into the 2010s, according to the Sunday release from the Organized Crime and Corruption Reporting Project. So Credit Suisse just, I mean, cannot get a break. They are in some shady shit all the time, and that's why they did post about a $1.5 billion loss in the last quarter. So kind of interesting. They do a lot of deals on Wall Street. They're into a lot of this criminal shady activity, so it wouldn't surprise me if they come up in this probe and the whole corruption system comes to a halting stop, at least here in the short term. So kind of interesting, but not too much else to really add from that. Time will tell, you know, what happens there. Now to a little of the drama escalation between Russia and Ukraine. We could see this video to CBSnews.com. U.S. has intel that Russian commanders have orders to proceed with invasion. And you guys can go find this video. It's very easy to find. We're not going to play it. It's like 5 minutes long, and I don't want to make this video another 20-minute long video. Shout out to you guys that have been watching all those videos. There's been a lot of good information in them. But nevertheless, basically what he says is how they would go about an invasion of Ukraine, and that, you know, the military personnel of Russia is getting prepared to do that here in the next couple of hours or the next couple of days. So very interesting, and that just leads me to want to go over with you guys how to protect yourself, your portfolios, if you do see the markets coming down, or how you can simply profit off of a potential Russian-Ukraine invasion. So let's get into that. First things first, I do want to go over these glitches, and I will link that down below in the description so you guys can take a look at it. All of the glitches, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 in total, that are just weird glitches that have happened over the past 6 or 9 months or so. So I will also link all of this down below in the description. Definitely check it out. As well as that, you have Ken Griffin chilling in the UK. For some weird reason, he doesn't want to be in the US in a time where he probably should be. You see him going to Finland all the time, to Sweden all the time. You see him doing a lot of this fraudulent behavior. So let me know. Well, I can't really say it's fraudulent just off of this, but now the details that we are getting, it looks to be some kind of fraudulent connection here, and he's doing a lot of business in Europe. So let me know your thoughts on that whole situation as well. So I actually just made the part of the video that was going to be going over how you guys can profit from this whole situation, how you guys can hedge out your portfolios in a very effective way. But that was another 10-minute long segment, and that would make this video like 25 minutes long. So I don't want to do that to you guys. Stay tuned to the channel. That's going to be the next video that is uploaded here very, very shortly. So be on the lookout for that. Turn on the notification bell. It might make you guys a lot of money. It is not financial advice though. So thank you guys for watching. Check out the links down below in the description. I have all of this stuff linked down there for you, as well as the links to get yourself some free stock with Webull, Moomoo, and Public. As well as that, I do have the link for the buy and sell alerts down below in the pinned comment. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.